How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and it looks like we're going to be in for a treat this Game Awards. We may have not had any Game of the Year nominations, but it looks like there's going to be a ton of Xbox announcements. At least, well, I say a ton, but hopefully we're actually going to get some good announcements. We're going to see some actual gameplay from upcoming games and their progress, and we're going to get some release dates, hopefully for Hellblade. That is going to be cool. Baldur's Gate 3 should be getting an announcement, maybe even shadow dropped on the 7th, maybe even coming to Game Pass directly for those of you that are interested in that game. It's going to be sweet. Now, of course, as we know, the Game Awards pretty much shunned Xbox from the Game of the Year nominations. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it looks like Xbox is turning up in the best possible fashion. But before I continue, I did want to say a massive thank you to all of you, because I asked for 350 likes in my previous video and you all smashed it with over 500 likes. So in this video, I'm going to go straight to 500 likes. Let's see if we can smash that, and hopefully you'll all enjoy the content, and because if you do, then there's a good chance that you'll hit that subscribe button and help the channel grow. We are trying to get to that 6,000 sub milestone, with the next milestone after that being 7,500 by Christmas. We are very close to 6,000 subs, so if you are enjoying the content, do consider leaving a sub, and don't forget to leave that like. Of course, if you want to support the channel further, you can do that through my Patreon, YouTube membership starting from £1, and of course, super thanks is always there if you really enjoyed the content. But on with the video. So the Game Awards, obviously there's going to be winners and losers, and hopefully Microsoft and Xbox, especially with Hi-Fi Rush, will take some of those accolades away. Forza Motorsport still has a chance of getting that racing accolade as well. It's unlikely Starfield is going to win Best RPG of the Year, especially with the way the voting process has gone, so I'm not keeping my hopes up, especially if Baldur's Gate there. It's unlikely, right? Let's be realistic. But you never know. Miracles can happen, right? I'm not saying Starfield is a bad game. I'm just saying the way that the whole thing has been staged and set up and rigged, it is basically playing against any chance that it has to win. That said, though, Microsoft is turning up in a big fashion. Now, the last couple Game Awards, they've really been missing. They may have come on 2 Game Awards ago and said a couple of things, and maybe 3 Game Awards ago with Ori being omitted as well. It wasn't that great, but this time they are coming out. They've even sent emails out to tell people to make sure they tune in for Xbox announcements on the big stage. Now, my assumption is that they're going to come onto the stage and just overshadow the whole thing. They're going to come on and basically reveal some real bangers, Fable gameplay. I'm looking at Gear 6. I know people are saying, let it cook. I want to see it. I want to see Gear 6. We've played Gears 5. There's a DLC that I need to finish, but at the end of the day, Gears has been missing for a while. We may even get to see a new Halo single-player campaign, maybe a trailer. Hopefully it's gameplay and not just cinematics, but at least something that will progress the story. Of course, then there's Hellblade. There's Avowed, which we're expecting next year for both of those. Then there's that tower game that's coming, of course. So lots of games coming to Xbox next year. And hopefully we're going to get some good updates with those. In essence, Microsoft, though, won't be taking part in the Game of the Year. They can absolutely blow the show wide open and just steal it. It's been a while since Sony's planned showcase. That secret showcase that they were talking about, that they keep on saying it's coming? And we were all joking that, the Game Awards is going to be their secret showcase, but it looks like Microsoft's about to just step in and say, move aside and take that L, because this is our show. Of course, with these emails and these announcements, they are setting the expectations high. Of course, we as the fans are going to start speculating and thinking, out loud, theory crafting on what's going to be shown. Will Perfect Dark be shown? I know there was some development issues over there, but it would be nice to see an updated version of Perfect Dark, and maybe just a surprise showing of a game we haven't seen, something that is completely oblivious to us, that will blow our socks off, blow our minds, just make us just glue to the screen and say, oh my god, this is amazing. Maybe even announce some third-party exclusives. That would be great. Even if it is timed exclusive. I don't believe in full exclusivity. Timed exclusivity is fine. But to me, this is like a huge announcement. And I think that the way they are trying to portray this is you have to be there. So I'll definitely be streaming this. I haven't decided if I'm going to just do it over at Twitch or kind of dual stream it with the Chaos Lounge and Twitch. I'll decide. Let me know in the comment section below how you'd like it. Generally, having it in one area makes it simpler, but just let me know. But there's a number of games that could be announced by Microsoft, especially ones that we've never even come across. The biggest one, of course, could be Hideo Kojima's game for Xbox. That's been cooking for quite some time, and we absolutely know nothing about it, other than the fact that it's utilizing the cloud. It was supposed to release on Stadia first, but Stadia thought that they were too big for Hideo Kojima and snubbed them, and then Phil Spencer moved in and said, you know what, we'll take that. Hideo Kojima? Definitely. We know it's not Death Stranding 2. We know Hideo Kojima's team is working on 2 separate games. Hopefully this game is going to be amazing. Hopefully it's going to live up to expectations. I mean, we know nothing about it, other than the fact that it's got Hideo Kojima's name on it. But for many, that is enough, right? Could it be another stealth game? That would be insane, right? I mean, the possibilities are endless. Hopefully we'll see something there, because he did say that he will have something for us with the Hideo Kojima project in the last, I think it was the Famitsu interview he did. Basically, when they asked if there was any update, and he said he was going to see Hideo Kojima to get an update, to see where the project is. Hopefully it's actually in a place where they can actually reveal a trailer and show us something, because that would be damn awesome. But you let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to be streaming it. It does, unfortunately, start around 1 a.m. my time. Thanks, Jeff. But, we're going to do it. We're going to sit down. We're going to stream it. I'm going to die the next day at work. That's okay. Hopefully you guys will turn up and we can have a good time watching the trailers and just watching the show. Because if Xbox is hyping this up like they are here, join us for a night of winners, Xbox announcements, and more. So I'm expecting big things from this with the way they've advertised this. They've really set that expectation high now. And hopefully they do not deliver a wet noodle, because if they do, it's going to be kind of bad, right? But hopefully they don't, and we're going to see some amazing games that will just shock the gaming industry. That's what we want to see. That's what we want. Let's go. Let me know in the comment section below what you think is going to be shown there. Let me know what you think is going to be announced. What would you like to see announced? Outside of, Hellblade and Avowed being there, what else would you like to see? What IPs would you like to come back? I mean, what if they do like a Conkers or a Banjo-Kazooie? I mean, it's highly unlikely, but that could be the surprise showing, right? Oh man, I'm excited, because there is so many IPs that they're doing. Everwild hasn't seen anything. So seeing that in gameplay would be phenomenal. I don't know. You let me know in the comment section below. If you do find this content useful, do consider leaving a like. We are trying to hit that 500 like challenge on this video. If you are new or a returning viewer that hasn't subscribed, do consider subscribing. We are trying to hit our next milestone of 6,000 subs. It really does help the channel grow, and it does help me get review codes and sponsorships that I can then, pass on savings over to you. Right, that's the video. That's the story. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.